Duffy. Check out my interviews and many other awesome interviews by Jon Liebman at ForBassPlayersOnly.com. Not for as in for the number, but for as in FOR. It's a really great website. I love that resource on the internet, so check it out.
Hey, Uriah.
Howdy.
What's for lunch, bro?
Well, I believe this is a falafel. TC Electronics has provided me with such great stuff over the years, including this falafel.
I didn't know TC Electronics was in the falafel business.
Neither did I. It was a surprise, but yeah, I'm going to come out here and share my lunchtime with you, man.
Well, thank you. And you're putting something special on there, right? Your own concoction?
Actually, yes. If this whole bass playing thing doesn't work out, I've somehow passionately fallen in love with habaneros and chili peppers, chili oils that I'm making. And I'm getting a lot of pointers from a lot of chefs around, but I've fallen in love with chili oils around the world. Japanese sesame ones, ones in Italian restaurants with garlic, and my new favorite, this habanero. So yeah, I'm letting everyone taste it. I'm putting it on stuff, and it's hot, but it doesn't kill you. So that's what we got here.
Well, we just ran our interview with Michael Anthony not too long ago, and he was talking about his chili recipes, of which he's very proud. So
I'm not the first bassist to think of it. Oh no!
Well, maybe you two can collaborate and see what you come up with.
Yeah, he's got a hot sauce. I've got a hot oil. We got a hot car over there.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, and I think Slash has vodka. I mean, why not?
Sammy Hagar has tequila, doesn't he?
He does have tequila. Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we talk about some bass stuff?
Let's do it.
Because when we interviewed you for the website, for bassplayersonly.com, it was, I think, back in around September of '09. It was a while ago anyway. And I think you were at the height of your Whitesnake tenure. Mm-hmm. And I know you've been doing an awful lot of stuff since then. So maybe some of the highlights.
Well, I was like, one of many musicians in the revolving door of Whitesnake, and it was a great time in my life. And I got a lot of friends, fans, got to travel a lot, and that was awesome.
I know it's a revolving door, but you were there quite a while.
I was definitely one of the longest lasting people, about 5 years. So 2005 to 2010. But I went right back to my normal job, which I had been doing all along anyways, which is freelancing for whoever will let me. I work with a lot of artists in and out of the Bay Area where I live, and I'm proudly from there. I like it. It's a cool place to be from. There's so much talent. Industry-wise, it's a little difficult, but I just love where I live.
A lot of history and a lot of great musical heritage coming out of that region as well.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. A lot of the cats that are older than me that have taught me or showed me the way, they all play bass. All of them back in Grand Central's day, like, they'll pick up the bass and show me how Larry would hit it, and I'd get all these little pointers, and that kind of shaped me. So it was really cool.
And you've got some other projects going, not necessarily musically related.
Well, Duffy's Chili.
Well, I meant the, what is it, the foundation that you work with, or the, it's like a Habitat for Humanity type of organization?
Oh no, okay, it's a little confused. Let me clear it up. It's actually an experimental city out in the middle of a desert, and an experimental city of about 67,000 people. And it's a really tough environment, and you bring everything in, you bring everything out. It's absolutely amazing when everyone has a common denominator, the obstacle that they have to overcome. It really brings people together. Not that it should have to come to that to bring people together, but it does. Pack in all your trash, pack it out. There are porta potties there. You bring in your own water, your own food. And yeah, there is a party going on, but there's everything else going on too. Tons of workshops, and everything is free. There's no money. There's no advertising. It's just we strip, all the corporate sponsorships off everything, and you just go out there and have a time with your best friends. 67,000 of your best friends. It's called Burning Man, and yeah, it ain't a festival. There's no lineup of bands to see. There's no falafel you can buy. But having said that, people just give away stuff. So if I go there and I bring a bunch of tri-tip, of course I'm going to share it with my neighbor. I actually eat better out there than I do here. What I share with people out there is music. There's a lot of electronic music. There's a lot of dance camps. There's a lot of dubstep. There's a lot of hippie jams. Nothing wrong with people jamming. It's great. But me and my friends, we're off duty from touring. We're off duty from doing our gigs as musicians. I figured, why not put a stage up, put a backline up, and have everyone together. And so yeah, it's kind of like work again, but to do live music on a large scale in the middle of people, whether they're on drugs, whether they're sober, whether they're just wandering across the desert, and then they see us doing 2 hours of Prince. or if they see us doing, you know, Madonna mixed with Huey Lewis and the News, mixed with Rihanna, Britney Spears 50 Cent mashup. Really unique, cool stuff with fun musicians. That brings people together too. So that's what I do out at Burning Man. It's our 3rd year doing it. It's my 11th year out there.
Very cool. Tell me about some of the music stuff you're doing professionally.
Most importantly, I'd say Points North. I ended up leaving Whitesnake and subbing in this band called Points North that has been described as perhaps a Rush led by, with no lyrics, led by a Steve Morse or a Steve Vai or that kind of type of guitar player. His name is Eric Barnett. He's a really good friend of mine. And I get to play a lot of, you know, my Rush upbringing, a lot of the Getty type stuff, but I also get to throw in other tricks as well. I would call us an anti-prog band. We're definitely considered prog. We're on Magna Carta, which is great. Mike Varney's involved with that label. And we have 50% female fans. I mean, that's anti-prog. We have, no songs are really over 4.5 minutes tops, maybe 1. So that's anti-prog. We have, we won't take you through the swamps of Mordor with a long, noodling, self-indulgent solo. And I'm saying this as a fan of prog, but we've kind of just honed it down to its essence, its basics, and let it be a song. Let it take people on a journey, and then that's about that.
How about the future? What else can we look forward to seeing and hearing from you?
Future. Well, the new Points North album's coming out. The first one I'm not on. The second one, I have now written a lion's share of it, and it will be coming out in the spring of 2014. And like I said, my normal job as a musician for others is still going on. I sub for Starship sometimes. I just had a really good conversation with my friend Bill Gibson. Hopefully I'll get to play on Huey Lewis on the News one day. That would be great. A dream come true. Yeah, man. Guapale is a soul singer. I play with her a lot. I'll be there for 4 days at Yoshi's this weekend, or next weekend coming up. Yeah, I never know what's around the corner. I'm just open to it.
Well, that's great. Whatever it is, we will look forward to it. And you be sure to keep us posted. And let's not wait so long before we do our next follow-up interview.
Thank you for even entertaining having me, man. I'm like going about life like a butterfly, and you are always there to say, "Hey, man, let's do this. Let's tell people about it." So thank you for having me. I get nervous on camera, so thank you for joining me for lunch. Yeah. Chili oil, watch, it's coming.
Uriah Duffy, we love you. We love what you do. So keep doing it, and we'll keep enjoying it.
Thanks, man. Right on.